What is up, everybody? My name is Omar Carter and you guys are watching Forever Rain Piano Tutorial. Hope you guys like my little setup. It's a little bit different. Ooh. Ah. Got the X-Men picture I brought back from college. So Forever Rain is done by none other than Hillsong. It's a pretty easy song on C major, so let's get right into it. My favorite part of the song is most definitely the introduction. So starting with that, we only have one chord at play here, and that is a C chord played as such. Alright, and the melody goes like this. Okay, let's do a little bit slower. One more time. Okay, that's it. So the song does play it on the lower end and then switches up to the higher end of the piano for that little melody. And it sounds something like this with the left hand put together. So that's it. That's the introduction right there. So moving on to the verse, this time we have two chords at play, and that's going to be C as before and the G chord, except we're going to play a different inversion for the G chord. We're going to lower down this pinky all the way down. We're going to lower this B note all the way down one more time. So we're going to have that second inversion of the G chord. That way when we play the octaves, it's very close together. Moreover, so the chord charts do call for G/B, and all that means is that we play G on the right hand and B on the left hand. Together, it sounds like this. What I personally like to do, however, is that when I have my G chord, I still play octaves for G on the left hand, except for this pinky over here, I move it onto the B. So then I have a small subtle change that in a way is G/B. Now let's go over the melody of the verse. Here we go. So guys, let's put the left hand and the right hand together. There's a C chord. There you go. So that last little part, it's like the build up before you get on to the chorus. One little tip and trick that I like to show, I hope you guys were noticing that, is I was adding a couple other notes. And for beginners, you might be like, well, where do those come from, or why do you choose that? And I kept the notes from the melody the same. However, I chose a very consistent and constant note to add depth and emphasis to my melody and not make it so plain or bland. In that case, it was a lot of this C chord, or that C key. It was like this. So moving on to the chorus, we're just going to have a couple extra chords. It's going to start with C major, as we have played it before. Then we're going to go on to G major, same inversion as before. Now we're going to go to A minor. A minor is like this. We're going to lower it once, twice. So now we play it with the octave like so. The next chord happens to be G, so we just lower everything literally one over. And the last chord is F. F is like so. We're going to lower this over here and this over here. So it's going to look like this. Oops, like this. And as a result, our chord with our octave is going to look like this. So then when we have that progression from A minor to G to F, we just move one down, one down, one down. See, these inversions allow us to play smoothly. So we're going to start transition from our verse to our chorus like so. Building up on C. Riches of your love will always be enough. F. Nothing compares. A minor. G. To your embrace. F. Light of the world. A minor. G. And F. So we're gonna do this 3 times. Super simple. Okay. Now let's add some flavor to it and put the melody in there. Okay, now let's do it really slowly with the left hand as well. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding an extra note that's consistent and constant to the melody to add more depth to it. So take a look. First it's going to be G and then it's going to change to E. Watch. So now let's put the left hand and the right hand together. First time I'm going to do melody just how I taught it. Second time I'm going to be adding another consistent and constant note to add more depth to the melody. Here we go. Okay, so that's the bridge. Now, of course, the bridge does transfer onto the chorus one more time. And in order for go to the bridge to the chorus, you're going to have to build up the song. You're going to have to fluctuate the left hand and the octaves and also the melody. You could go from single, very simple and clear melody. Then we're gonna go adding more depth. Oops. Here we go. Going higher and higher, eventually you do let go of the melody. That's something I do, and I just start playing with the chords a little more. So then we go from that last chord, which is the G, Jesus, down to F. Alright guys, and that's it. That's the intro, that's the chorus, and that's the bridge. Now of course, who cares what it says, how many times you have to do it, or when do you have to do it. You guys can make that on your own and then make this song really, really personal, as well as building it up and doing what you will with the improvisation and the techniques I showed you. Remember, all of these white keys are good to improvise. You guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, share, and thumbs up. Alright guys, check out the other stuff that I have. Very cool things. Till next time guys, I'm Omar. Take care.